Sup, nerds? Welcome to homework time, where we check our homework.
Ay.
Hey, sup, characters. So obviously that intro was not our normal intro because this is not a normal episode. As we talked about last Sunday on our regular episode, we had some homework that we gave ourselves, and it is time to read it in front of the class. I'm not excited about this.
No,
No, not at all.
I think it's gonna be okay.
I just what was your worst subject in school? Because that's what I feel like right now. This topic is my worst subject in school.
Dang.
And I just was like, I hate it all. I hate it. It's bad. It's not good. It's not very much, usually we do this and it's like, I didn't get to the point.
Yeah.
And it's that times 100.
So, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I probably also didn't get to the point. Like I didn't. I don't know if it'll count. I think it counts as because we talked about different kinds of love.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think it counts as a love story. But if we were like getting grades, they'd be like, Brittany, you didn't read the assignment.
Brittany, you went off on a tangent.
I did. That's what happened.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay.
All right. So,
Read it.
no, you first.
No.
No. Absolutely, you first. Mine's bad.
But mine's worse.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You first.
This is my love story. I haven't read this out loud yet, so I don't know how long it is.
Fun.
So we'll see. It's I'm starting at 35 minutes.
Go.
Ish. Okay. This whole morning had felt like it was constantly falling apart. I knew that it was going to be a rough day because the tyrant had not gotten much sleep last night. No one in the house had. It had been impossible with the music blaring well past midnight. I don't know why, but the neighbors had decided that they desperately needed their social life, at the cost of my sanity. As I dragged my body through the house, finishing the daily tasks that never seemed to end, I could not stop myself from thinking, I hope they never have a reason to celebrate again. My shadow, the tyrant, seemed to feel none of the misery that I did. Dance with me. Let's go. Pretty please. Watch me sing. Look what I can do. Can I try that? I can help. Let's do something else. The first dance was a delight. The second song was charming. The 10th, look what I can do, made my eye twitch. The noise never stopped. I just needed to make it to 12:30. Keeping him up and occupied throughout the day would make for an easy nap time and put us back on schedule. When I began to set the table for lunch, desperate tears began to fall from his eyes as I pulled out his plastic orange plate. I want the red one, he pleaded. Uh-oh, I gasped in my best Miss Rachel impression, painting a concerned look over the exhaustion that I knew was on my face. The red one is still dirty from breakfast. We can use the blue one or the orange one. No! The 4-year-old tiny monster cried. It won't taste good. He splayed his upper body over the table, crying into his arms. I stopped the exasperated sigh before it could escape. Well, that's sad, I said. But we don't have the red one. You can choose the orange or the blue, or I can choose for you. He continued to sniffle. Okay, here's the blue plate, I stated firmly, setting it down in front of him. No, he jumped up. The orange one, the orange one. Meal times were not usually this much of a struggle for him. As maddening as this was, it piqued my hope. He was clearly exhausted. I could see it in his eyes. He ate his lunch, asked for seconds, and then still had the nerve to tell me that lunch was only a little good today. Oh, really? I said. Yeah, he nodded. Food tastes better when it's on red. But that's okay, Mommy. You can make a better choice tomorrow. He placed his plate in the sink and then skipped off for his after-lunch pre-nap playtime. Just a few more minutes of this, I thought, as I began to wash the dishes and yelled out a 10-minute warning for nap time. I stepped into the living room, dumbfounded. In the living room, he had a small selection of toys that lived in a box in his play area. There wasn't much in there. How did he manage to make one little box of toys cover the entire floor? Had he magicked more toys from the ether? Could he magic them back? I turned down the volume on his kitty music player, trying to ignore the protest from the 4-year-old. Time to clean up. No, the child said with calm, confident defiance. Yes, I said, it's time to clean up. No, he says thoughtfully. I think it's time for not clean up. I could almost laugh if I myself were not so tired that it hurt. You can put the toys in the box yourself, or I can help you put them away. Pick one. Angry stare. I can see his eyelids half closed. We're almost there. You pick or I pick. Angry stare. Okay, I say, I'll help you. I put my hands over his, moving his tiny fist so that he's picking up the toys and putting them in the box. Good job, I say, as a first little toy drops into the box. His fists lighten up, and eventually he's racing to pick up the toys himself. When the job is done, I give him a high five. Thanks for cleaning up, buddy. Let's get a book for nap time. He falls to the floor, sadly moaning, No. Yes, I say, rubbing his back. I don't want a nap. I know, I say. I'm not tired. I know, I say again, as I scoop up his little body. I want to stay with you, he cries, even as he nestles into my arms, genuine tears running down his face. You can, babe, I say, kissing his forehead. We're together right now. I want to play, he says, voice softer now. The blinks were getting slower. It was getting harder for him to open his eyes. I know, I whisper. I'm not tired, he murmured, barely moving his lips. Mm-hmm. His eyes fluttered closed. His breathing deepened, and he sank deeper into me. He was finally still. I held him close. After a whole morning wishing I could put him to bed, I now hesitated to put him down. He filled my arms so much that he almost didn't fit anymore, and I almost began to cry myself, realizing that I would not always be able to hold him this way. I marveled at how beautiful his tear-stained face was, and at how the weight of this warm bundle of chaos seemed to be just big enough to fill my whole heart.
This is so beautiful. It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so cute. I love that so much. I like, as you were going, I was remembering the story you told of working at the daycare and that one kid, and I was like, I see it.
Yes.
This is great. And it was filled with the, like, hello, we're not parents, but with the very, like, real thing that I've heard from most of our parent friends is like, I love them, but sometimes
here's the thing.
They are monsters.
Here's the thing. I don't have my own. I did work in a daycare.
That's true. And you got nieces
I
and
did
nephews.
help raise my nieces and nephews. I did live with them. I did go through the lunchtime struggle.
Yeah.
The 10-minute warnings.
Yeah.
5 minutes. 2 minutes. 15 seconds. 10-second countdown. Why are you surprised that we're moving on? What are we doing? My nephews they used to get ready for bed, and they used to call it bedtime loves. I can't go to bed yet. I haven't had bedtime loves yet.
That's just frustration masking itself. You know when you get that loving look in your eye? Cleanup time.
Yes.
That was beautiful. I don't know why you were. I should have gone first, dang it. I don't know why you were like down on that, and I don't know how long it took to read, but it was
I saw it at 2:29 minutes.
Yeah, so like 5-6 minutes. It was good. I was like engaged. I was fully in there.
Yeah, good. Because I was like, all of this is not love. It doesn't feel like, but like when you get to the end of it, it's like you can't help but love this little monster.
Yeah,
you know. And so I didn't think it fit the assignment, but
if
you like it,
no, I think it does. I think that's the thing. Like it's like, well, how do you show love? Like what is love? How do we get away from or dive into what love looks like in action, in real life as we write fiction. And I think that was a snapshot of a loving relationship.
Yes. Yeah, because I mean, when you're dealing with children, showing them love is not like always going to be hugs and kisses,
Yeah.
right? It's the patience. It's the being long suffering,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it felt good to write.
Yeah.
You know?
It felt good to sit here and listen to it.
Okay, good.
I was like,
I
so
saw you like
cute.
laugh a little bit. I'm like, okay, that hit right. That's
Yeah, it was really funny. There were parts that I know when I go back into editing, I'm gonna be like, it was really fun. It was like really, it was like, I think the thing that I like love about us doing this podcast together is watching, like, I want you to go back and watch like our first or second episode, but like watching how you grow in how you make characters feel more real.
good.
You know, like this is a person that's faceted,
Multifaceted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, being multifaceted means you are faceted.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
And yeah, and I just felt like, oh, like, because sometimes, like, especially when we first started writing, you would write a lot where it's like, this is Brittany, this is Brittany, this is Brittany, and I know a lot of this is from your experience, but this didn't feel like Brittany.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so it
good,
felt
'cause I
like-
didn't want it to be
Yeah,
me.
yeah. So
Good. Wow. Well, that makes me happy.
yeah, it made me happy.
Yeah.
So this has been fun, guys. It's time for me to tell you I didn't
Now-
actually do my homework,
now
which
it's
is
your
why I made
turn.
her go first.
Now it's your
I
turn.
didn't do it.
Now it's your turn. We can splice it up so it looks like you went first. You're the editor. You can make it happen.
Okay, I'll read mine. I wrote 3 different things. And I disliked most of them. I edited 2 of them.
Mhm.
But I'm only gonna. I was like, I don't know which one I'm gonna read, but I'll read one, and it's much shorter than yours. Okay. The TV is on. It's just noise to me. My gaze on the phone in my hand. His laughter pulls my attention up to the screen. A character is running away from a badly CG'd explosion. It's kind of funny, I suppose, but it's really just the typical badness of a B movie. I don't have enough context to join in with him. I glance over at the other sofa and see him pointing excitedly to the television, mouth open wide and laughter spilling out, reclined body twisted around to look at me. Did you see that? He half shouts in excitement. I shake my head and he reaches for the remote to rewind. No, you have to see it. It's glorious. I put my phone down and focus on the TV. We rewatch the scene together this time, and even with context, I have no idea what's happening. But he's laughing again and sitting up against the arm of the sofa. This is incredible. I don't agree, but I cannot help but smile and laugh along with him. His unfettered joy is catching, so I settle in and decide to attend to the moment with him. Isn't this great? He says with a cackle, the sound loud and sharp like a firecracker. I don't think it's great, but I think he is, so I make a vague sound of agreement. Aw, come on. How can you think it isn't great? He pouts. You would not call it pouting, but there's no other term for it when he wrinkles his nose in disagreement and squishes his eyebrows in disbelief. I find him utterly adorable. I get to my feet and make my way over to where he sits on the other couch. I uncross his arms, crawl into his lap, and settle against his chest. He wraps an arm around me, and I tilt my head up to catch the underside of his chin in a light kiss. He shakes his head, scratching his stubble jaw over my lips, and, because he's definitely still pouting, lifts his head away, claiming that I'm tickling him. I turn back to the TV and get comfortable in the warmth of him. As the ridiculous film reclaims his attention and the humor of it overtakes him, I can feel his laughter vibrate through the whole of my body, wrapped up in him as I am.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you hate?
It's like, so this was the last one that I finally did, and
I want to read the other ones.
no, and
I'm pouting.
not as cute.
Fair.
It was like, okay, it catches the vibe of a moment, right? Like,
Mhm.
not nearly as well as yours does, not anywhere on the same level, but it's like, this is a moment in a relationship where love is shown in like a very quiet way. And that's nice. It's just really hard for me. Like everything that I wrote, I was like, okay, to show like that there's love between these people, I need a lot more run up. Like I need 10 pages for me, like for it to feel like, otherwise it's just
for
like
the context.
Yeah. Like otherwise it's like this is just words on a page. Like it's hard for me to like, I was saying this to my husband. I was like, there is so much context that goes into loving that like it just feels super disingenuous when I write something and there's not the context. Like
you know what? I would agree with that because like I mean in our book club there's sometimes been books and it's like this is supposed to be like a love story, but I'm like I'm counting the days you've known this man for 3 days. For 3 days and you look at him with one no stop it. It's not love that you're feeling in your nether regions.
That's true. That's not what it is. It is something. It's not love.
Yeah.
Like it's just really it's just like it's hard for me to feel like I would call this like this is a sweet moment, but I wouldn't call it love. Like, you know, and whereas like for yours where it was like we were in a moment, but it was a lot, like you could spend a lot of time and you pulled in other moments, like I'm tired from this and I'm doing this, like it was a whole thing. And I can do that. It's just harder for me to do it when the context is prove that these two beings love each other.
Yeah.
And so it like just makes me feel icky, and it feels like not icky, but like it just makes me like this is less than. Yeah. And even this, like I read this one because I liked it the most, and it was literally me, like I was sitting on the couch with my husband and I was like, let's just write what's happening right now. Aww, you know?
Yeah.
And
when you were doing that, I was like, I see Rodney. This is Rod for sure.
It is Rod for sure. It's absolutely my husband. And I was like, I love him, so let's just write that, right? And it was like you don't like, you have the context of like you see how we are together and you see him and what he finds funny, and then you see me going like, yeah honey, that's funny.
Yeah, during movie nights when him and my husband are like and we're like, look at this webtoon.
He's like, that's great. And then just being like, I don't get it, but you were so filled with joy that like it's making me happy.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, yeah, okay, so I can put that in, and that's easier for me. So this feels like less because I'm like in my mind, like I'm not putting all that on the page. So it makes it like it's not really a story, you know?
Yeah.
It's more of a diary entry, and that also makes me, because we know how I feel about diary.
Yes. Yeah, we do. Yeah. So you feel gross about it for a number of reasons, but that doesn't mean that it's bad.
Yeah, doesn't mean that's good. That's fair. Like I just, this is a bad homework session though.
Okay.
Yeah. The other one that I wrote that I didn't even bother editing was like, I wanted to do love between friends. That was the thing. And I was having the hardest time, which is why I just defaulted to like, okay, let me just do how I like interact with my husband. But one of them was like, the biggest mark of love in a friendship, taking someone to LAX at 4 a.m.
You know what? No, that would count.
Yeah, I know.
That counts. I wanted to do like a friendship love, but the way that I am with my friends, I'm like big hugs and like feeling the warmth and like all of those things. And I was like, people are going to make this a romance thing. Yeah. Like, and I want it to be a platonic thing. And I don't know. I like wrote a couple sentences and then I strayed away from it.
Yeah. I want to do more of that. Like I definitely want to like write something where it's like, oh, this is about a friendship, which, hey, finish my book. That is just like,
no, okay, here's the thing. I kind of don't want to, because you've told me about a friendship that's definitely a romance.
Wow, you're not going to finish my book.
Because it's a romance.
You don't even know.
And you're not going to ruin the story that I've created. In my head, they fall in love. They have 3 babies.
Here's the thing.
They have 3 babies.
Let me tell you something.
3 babies.
1, if you don't finish it, we don't have a fan fix it corner where you can tell me to write something different. 2, why are you assuming
gender and sexuality?
Sexuality.
3 babies.
They can adopt those. They could be in a polymorph. I don't even know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about.
Anyway, the other one I wrote was
3 babies.
Was from Blue's point of view. All right, kids. It is. Get out.
Are you kidding me?
Get out of here.
And you read what? No.
I read what? Ow.
Read it now.
No.
Read it right now. We've got 15 minutes. You can read it. You have time.
This one I like gave up on, so it doesn't like it's again like I had to give up on because I was like, I don't have enough room. I don't have enough room, and I'm not gonna write 7 pages.
Oh
Yeah,
well, you could write.
I'm
pages.
only gonna read 7 pages.
You could read them to me. I would read them.
So thanks for joining our homework session. And
This is the last time you'll ever see me.
She says again. Yeah. Okay. Bye, guys.
You okay? We're really done.
I mean, I can read it to you, not on camera.
Okay. As long as I get to hear it, I don't care about them.
Bye.